Well, hello friends, it's Julie, and today we are heading off and I'm going to show you what I got in the mail on the way to do errands. And excuse my hair if it looks funny, I really can't see it all in my little screen, but it's very windy. Here are some postcard swaps. We're going to start with Brazil, and this comes through PostFun, which I actually only have like 4 or 5 postcards traveling there, and it is from Uri, I think. And this is the stamp. Now I'm going to apologize, something's gone wrong with Osmo and he's like blurry a lot except if I'm far away. I think I might have dropped him. Either that or it's a setting. So I'm going to have to experiment a little bit more with them. So in the meantime, bear with me. Okay, now we go to Taiwan. And this one is through Postcrossing and from Guanying. They live near, this is Sun Moor Lake, so a very pretty image. We don't have many lakes around here. And the stamps. Okay, next one, another one from Asia, is from Taiwan. And it is another view card at night, so the pretty city lit up. And this is from Wenling. And she asked me, what is the nearest town for you? Technically, right now I'm sitting in the nearest town, which is the town Molt, where my post office box, is, but there's no gas station until another half hour west or east for me. This one is from Austria. And it's about St. Martin's Day, which is really interesting. So I learned something new here about the holiday. And this is a post-crossing meetup card. So you have like the different people's signatures, and then a wonderful, beautiful stamp here. Here's another one. This is from the Czech Republic, and this is from Irita, and she's a librarian. She said this is the most famous animated character, Little Mole. And then they have a beautiful Art Nouveau stamp. And I had one of these before, and they did a pen cancel on it. This one is not, so I got a good copy of the stamp this time. All right, one more, and then we will head off down the road. And this one, okay, has the strip. So this is what the post office does. All you have to do, if you have one of these stickers, if you're in the US or you get one from the US, they come off really easy and they don't damage the postcard usually. So you can do that. So this one is from Romania, and I don't think I've had many from Romania either. So this is from Amcar, sorry if I'm pronouncing these names wrong, and it's from Bucharest. So it's just a pretty birdie. I like birds, so that was very nice. And then we have a couple neat stamps. All right, so I have to run some errands, and you can come with me. And I have to buy my husband some of his birthday Christmas gifts too. So don't tell him what we're getting, okay? So let's get going. And just like that, I'm in Billings. And I just came out from CVS, got my bag of stuff, and always have to get prescriptions, but I paid 63 cents for this whole bag. I used to be an extreme couponer, but every once in a while I can still do it. So, but I just don't actively seek them anymore. A pair of fleece lined leggings because of Sjogren's, always needing eye drops, the tinted chapstick. I know you all wanted to know that, but you know, I told you I was going to take you along with me for all my errands. All right, so now we're going to Canada. And we have this from British Columbia. It is a totem pole. The funny thing is I just listed a similar one, a vintage one, on my eBay. So here's the modern version. And this comes from Richard. These are the stamps that he included. Now we have a bunch of cards from Germany, because Germany, yes, we have lots of Germany postcards. There's so many. I wonder what the postcard shops are like in Germany. If you have seen them, let me know, because I bet there's a lot of good ones out there. Okay, here is the first one from Germany. It's from their side of the Atlantic Ocean, and this is from somebody who I can't read the name. It's just an S with an exclamation point. That looks lovely right now, especially because it's 28 degrees. It's not bad today, but all right, another one from Germany, and it's a sheep. And Martina says, I love sheep very much. If I ever come to the USA, Montana is one of the places. I hear that a lot, that people want to come to Montana. And the neat thing about this one is they included a post-crossing stamp. Okay, so another one from Germany. This one is a meetup card. And this is the Baroque Castle in Lichtenwalde from Martin. That's the stamp. Okay, then we have another one from Germany, and this one is a beautiful illustrated. This is from Catherine. She's reading The Untold Story by Genevieve Kogman and Der Schock by Alice Schwarzer. So there's some book recommendations for you. If you read them or know them, let me know if they're good. And this just looks like such a cozy scene, like I want to be in there sometimes. And once again, she also gave me a post-crossing stamp. All right, let's do one more. This one's from the Netherlands. I think we're done with Germany. And this one is a postcard piece card. And it is from Barry, likes gardening, and 54 years old in Amsterdam. There we have it. We have a few more left to go. So we've got US, and then I have some great mail from some of you that are coming up. All right, now I have to make it down to Marketplace to get to my antique booth. Okay, let's go. So on my way to the booth, I was thinking I should go to the library because I need to I only have 5 more blind date with the books, and that has been, one of my bread and butters. But this last year it hasn't been. So I thought, no, I am going to stick with what I have at home, and maybe I just let them sell out. So yeah, things change. If things start slowing down in sales, why put your effort into it? Plus, I have so much to shop for in my home that I really don't need to go out and buy and spend that time. All right, let's do US. And the first one from US is Minnesota. Yeah, this is where I lived for over 40 years. Yeah, I know. I'm nearing 50, guys. And this is from Alexandria, Minnesota, which it's a fun little town. And this is from Lynn. And she included a first class stamp. Yeah, probably because it's oversized. Oversized ones you usually have to do that with. Okay, the next one from the US is this pretty flower. And this one comes from Princeton, New Jersey. And from Lori. And she's a high school teacher. So thank you, Lori. And she had included a couple really neat stamps. And the next one from the US is from Arizona, Flagstaff. And it is from Alyssa. And she says that they got their first snow of the season. So yeah, Arizona gets snow sometimes. All right, and then it was just a standard stamp on the back. So let's see, this one is from Chicago. So this person is from Chicago, but currently visiting California. So it's a Halloween card. I may have forgotten to include this in the last one, or it came late. I don't know why, but Halloween, was a while ago, and this was in the US. So this is from Tom. And the last one from the US is this one. Yeah, it's a Star Wars postcard. This is from Edgar, and he is from Alabama, and he says that he is also a Star Wars fan, and he has vivid memory of seeing the very first Star Wars movie in the theater when he was a teenager. All right, so we've got a few left, and these we're gonna save for the next stop. I said we're gonna shop for my husband's gifts, but I think I'm just gonna order them online because things are kind of busy, and then I have to search Home Depot and Cabela's, and there's just not my stores. I just don't know where things are. So what do you do? So anyways, let's get going. Okay, it's the next day, and I went home and had dinner, so that's it for that day. So the last things that I want to show you are some really fun pieces of mail. And this first one is from Lamont, and it is a sheep postcard. And Lamont lives in Canada, and he said that I found your channel after watching That Dad Guy, who also has a channel. I've been exchanging with him. Also recently signed up for Postcrossing, so thank you so much for that. It's fun to meet a viewer and get a card from them. So yeah, great, thank you. So the next one is another envelope, and this was kind of funny. He's like, it's an EcoSwift. Did something come back? Did it get returned? Because that's how I send out my eBay stuff. But nope. It's for me, and this is from Patty from North Carolina. She sent me also a letter, and she says that I love following your YouTube channel. You came to mind as soon as I came across the enclosed vintage postcard sent from Missouri to California in 1947, a fun example of early postcrossing. You're the only person I know who would appreciate this card. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. And then she said, a few years ago, my 95-year-old neighbor gave me a small box of cabinet cards, old photos, and RPPCs. They're interesting to research, and it sounds like she sells too, because she made $600 in profit. So very nice. And she was hooked. So she watches the channel, and she's been selling postcards for less than 6 months, and says I'm a joy to watch. So thank you. That was very kind. It's always nice to hear that it's going well, and that you are enjoying the channel. So this is the postcard that she is referring to, and this is actually a pretty common postcard subject, but it says, "Dear friend, I would like to exchange picture cards with you. I've seen you some in the NPCC something. Hope to hear from you." So yeah, so I've seen some of those before where they say, I'm exchanging, I would like to get these. So it's kind of fun to see that the old postcard collectors way back when in the golden age. And there's also a little envelope with a card to use, and she said this is created by Susan Schick, a photographer, junk in Montana on Whatnots. Thanks for thinking of me with that postcard. And the last envelope we have today is another EcoSwift, and this one is from Constance from Pennsylvania. And Constance sent me a bunch of postcards and a little note, and the note says, "Hi Julie, hope you enjoy these sheep postcards. Every time I come across one, I think of you. I've enclosed one from where I live. It's nice to have a chocolate factory in your backyard." Yeah, that would be actually dangerous. She wants to do more post-crossing in the next year and maybe even try swaps. Your videos are great and so helpful. So Thrifty Gal Collectible. So thank you so much for that. So let's see the sheep postcards. So here is the one from her area, the Hershey, Pennsylvania. I would be like eating lots of chocolate, just saying. And here's a sheep. This one is Normandale Heights, New Jersey. And it was postmarked in 1909. And oh, funny, the cousin signed the name Norman. So there you go. It was meant to be. And yeah, so and the next one is a chrome, and this one's unposted. So these actually look like baby doll sheep, south down, or not. They've got black noses, so I'm not sure. It's hard to tell sometimes with just a picture. And this last one, a really neat one, is a New Year one, and it has some sheep on it. Happy New Year from Uncle Robert and Aunt Hattie. So thank you so much for those. That is really fun. I'll put those in my collection. So which one was your favorite, or what kind do you like to collect? I would love to know that too. So let me know below. And just a note that I'm doing like a countdown to Christmas on a different channel. Because I wanted to separate it from the postcards because it's kind of a different subject. So I will provide a link for you below or here or somewhere. So if you are interested, you can watch it. It's just an unboxing of Daphne's Diaries Advent Calendar. Every day you'll get to see something new. So thanks for watching. Have a joyful day. Goodbye.